Hey guys, look, look where the market is. Remember, you saw my line. Look what it did. It pushed past that point, and look what the market doing now. Exactly what I said. Now I'm not some type of psychic, but it's just through knowing certain things about Forex, and I've been studying this for quite some time. Like I said, I was in this trade earlier, but I got out a little early. I got a few dollars, but I got out. Like I said, this account is very small, and I was trading the Nas 100, so I didn't want to take no risk. However, the market went exactly, and sometimes you be kicking yourself in the foot, like mother, why, like mother sick, why get out the trade so quick, right? It's better safe than sorry, but that's why you gotta really be sure about your analysis. And once you put in the necessary, um, you put it when you take your trade. Of course, you put in your stop loss because you don't want to trade without a stop loss. Some persons trade without stop losses when they, I mean, that if they're sitting and watching the trade, but I would still advise you to trade with a stop loss anyhow, especially beginner traders. Trade with stop loss because you don't want to trade without a stop loss because then you looking you that's disaster. That's disaster for you, mate. You know what I mean? As a beginner, because you can be panicking, and then especially on certain days, you don't want to trade without a stop loss because if NFP happen and you see that candle drop heavy, like poof. Sometimes you get them long drops, and you don't have in your stop loss unless it's a you being greedy. Boy, that wipe you right out. That'll wipe you right out. You know what I mean? Because that happened to me before. It happened to me before during a Friday. Man, I was being greedy, like in that case, right? I was being greedy, boy, and boy, listen, I was thinking, I didn't put in no stop loss, and I was over leveraging heavy, and boy, that market did a move. Listen here, I almost fly out my clothes. I almost fly out my clothes. Yeah. But the market is pushing to the upside, guys. Yeah. Oh, and of course, this video, even though I didn't say anything about the title, but this is another potential source of revenue. I've traded forex for quite some time now, but like I had taken a break. Like I said, I had taken a break. It has to work on my psychology, because I was doing some things that I shouldn't be doing pertaining to the market. Because sometimes you allow fear and greed to kick in. And I've blown accounts. I'm not afraid to say that. I've blown accounts. And that's why I say, what? Let me work on my psychology. What I did, I literally took off about 6 months. I didn't trade in like 6 months. Yeah. Because that right there was good for me, not to trade in like 6 months. Because it ain't like I don't know how to trade. I know how to trade. But it's the psychology of, okay, if you win a trade, you go back in, oh, I may win more money. And you allow that. And see, a lot of traders, they don't talk about this. They don't talk about this. The pitfalls of greed and trading. You gotta know when to walk away. You know, you know, because this account right here, this started off at $94. Now we at 107. Um, Small account build, and through discipline, you know, through discipline, I know I can be okay. I can be alright. But you gotta have that discipline. You gotta have that discipline. But there are a lot of good traders out there, man. There's this particular trader who he doesn't know, um but he's like when you have mentors who you've never met physically. There's this particular man on YouTube who I follow heavy, 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 heavy. His name is Oliver Velez. Oliver Velez. And trust and believe me, what I've learned from Oliver, And what he does on YouTube, what I like about him, he gives out he gives out the strategies for free. Like he doesn't even charge. Like how you love traders be like, hey, join my membership. Now if you join his membership thing, is where you get access to his monies, to trade. But he gives out his he gives out his strategy, believe it or not, for free, guys. And you could go right on, you could study it and learn, because I've learned some things from him via YouTube about wide state, narrow state. The market itself is like a breeding mechanism. It goes from wide state to narrow state, and you got to learn where the picture of power is, where you get it, and you look for a certain signal, and he calls it the picture of power. You know, the picture of power. And you learn that. Trust me, babe. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. He's a beast trader, babe. That gentleman right there. But like, yeah, man. But guys, it's very important to try to diversify your income. Like I said, this is very small, but don't worry about that. But at least the premise behind it is investing, investing, investing in yourself, and learn, and then of course learning the skill of trading, learning how to trade. That's very important, to learn how to trade, because once you know how to trade, you get you could actually make money for yourself. And of course with trading is risk. Everything is a risk. Risk involved is a risk. You know, that's just life. But once you learn the skill of trading and then you apply that with discipline, you apply the risk management, because you gotta master that, guys. You gotta have a risk tolerance. How? Because you will lose in Forex. You will lose. There's no question. You will lose. You will lose. I'm gonna say it again. You will lose. So persons who have a problem losing monies, then trading is not for you, because every trader loses money, but your risk to reward ratio has to be intact. Your risk to reward ratio has to be intact. You know what I'm saying? And then I would advise you, once you learn trading, and you, to a certain degree, because you don't have to learn every aspect of trading, because a lot of persons, they talk about the Elliott wave theory and all these different theories and all these different indicators, like the Ichimoku cloud and the Bollinger Bands and all that. I don't use them. I only use these same two moving averages. I look for wide state, narrow state, and of course I look for certain patterns, because if there's a particular candlestick pattern at a particular area of structure that happens in a particular state, I know that's my signal to get in. And of course I apply my risk and my reward ratio on top of that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I intend the same account right there. I intend to grow this way. You see that right there? Yeah. I intend to grow that, because then if you put your money in a bank, right? If you put your money in a bank, you're gonna get I'll go now, point 0.005. I can't remember. And it's like a yearly thing, man. A yearly thing. But so could you imagine learning the skill set of trading the market? Imagine learning the skill set of trading the market, babe. Right? You could basically become your own bank. You could become your own bank, babe. I'm telling you, you could become your own bank and earn monies for yourself. Right? That's my broker right there. The AXI Corporate Financial Services Broker. Yep. And I trade up a live account, not demo. Now, if you're just starting out, I would advise you to trade demo. Don't be trading no live, babe. No. Because trust me, because then you gotta master yourself, because then trade the demo, and then when you feel comfortable, then you go and you open up a live account, and then I would say trade with Small monies, monies that you could afford to lose. Consider that money gone already. Consider that money gone already. That ain't yours. Just put that in your head. Listen, this money, this money is not mine. It's not mine. This money ain't mine. Just put that in your head. Because once you put that in your head, once you put that in your head, buddy, then you ain't gonna be stressed out if you lose. If you blow the account, then you ain't gonna be stressed out. You ain't gonna be stressed out because why? This is the money that I budgeted. I can afford to lose this money right here. But don't be putting your rent money, your mortgage money, your light bill money in trading because you're gonna trust me, and you lose that, then all of a sudden you have a heart attack and you drop down there. No, over candlesticks, over these Japanese candlesticks. Right? No. You want to make sure your family and your bills are taken care of. Your grocery money, you gotta make sure all of that's taken care of. Then you could be like, all right, let me try to see if I could put a little whatever amount of money in the market and trade that. And of course, this is not a get rich quick scheme. All right. This coupled with um, other things and other ventures that you have running. Let's say you have your 9 to 5 job. You have your 9 to 5 job. You making your money via 9 to 5. So you good. You good, man. This just you're just taking a little extra monies and let me invest that. You know, rather than put it in the bank. Let me take one little 100, yeah, or one little 50. Put that in there because you could trust me. You could actually fund the account. Many brokers allow you to deposit as small as $10, some even $5. You know, and once you learn the skill set of trading, you know. But of course, you see this Nas 100, Nas 100. Oh, yeah, you know $5 for Nas 100. Not the trade, but no, that's those smaller, those more less liquid currency pairs, because that Nas is like the indice. Uh, Nas 100 is indice. Euro USD, a Euro USD, the Aussie New Zealand dollar. You got the Aussie New Zealand dollar pair. That's a very slow pair, extremely slow. That same Aussie New Zealand. Yeah, man, but try it, guys. Give it a try. I've been trading now from 2018. You know, off and on, and I've learned a great deal over the years. And this particular year now, I feel very confident in my skill, because I know I've learned a whole lot, and I've mastered my psychology. Whereas I won't be doing foolishness, over leveraging just to say, oh, I want to get rich quick. Because I have over leveraged and I've made monies, and I was like, whoa, when you made your money, but then you don't want to practice that because I've over leveraged in the past and then money gone. And then you feel like you want to just open up, take a hold for yourself and bury yourself. It's not worth it, babe. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, guys. All right? Multiple sources of revenue, very important. Very, very important. Very important, guys. Yeah. So, that's basically it. All I want to tell you. I know it's kind of boring. You're just looking at the screen with candlestick on chart work, but hey, this is the life. This is the day in the life of an entrepreneur, baby. We trying to do what we gotta do. We in a house, and even with trading, you don't have to watch it trade all day. You can, if you're like a long-term trader, a swing trader. That's like if you're trading off of the daily time frame. You believe that the market is going to go to a particular area. You put your trade in, and you walk away. You set your stop loss and you take profit, and you just walk away and let the market do what it do. Now, if you're scalping, of course, then that's like short-term trade, like what you saw me did earlier. Yeah, I took my little trade and I gone. All right. Yeah, guys. Yeah. Take care.